doing something real quick. Oh, cool. Thanks. Goodbye. See you after. You'll make it work. Do you not see it? So you're not seeing it in the app? Can you see it on YouTube? Should I stop it and start it again? Yeah, I put the right key in and everything. Did everything like yesterday. What was that? Yeah, I'm only on OBS. I'll pull it up too on my Oh, it does. It says waiting for national Should I hit stop streaming on OBS maybe for now? Yeah, I wonder, let me log into YouTube and copy and paste it verbatim. I'm wondering if I should try that. Hold on, I'm going to put you on speaker. Hold on. I know I wrote it down, right? But, okay, you want me to stop streaming? Okay, I started streaming on Omenos. Okay, I exit out of YouTube so it doesn't really look okay, if you see any issues, send me a text or something. I don't think so. I mean, you get push notifications all the time, so. I don't see the harm in it, especially since it's the first live stream. I mean, people are either going to tune in or just going to ignore it. You could just say, join our rapid city live evaluation live stream now. I don't see any issue with that. Unless, have you guys ever sent a full push notification? Okay, maybe not then. Maybe we should wait on that then. I don't want to get in trouble for it, so at the same time. Say that again. I don't know if I'm answering his phone. Maybe for this one we shouldn't, just to be on the safe side. I mean, I would push you, but I just don't want to get in trouble for that. And it's about to start in just a few minutes anyway. That's true. I'll send him a text, and if I hear from him, I'll let you know. How about that? Okay. Okay, I'll text him and then I'll let you know. Okay, well, if you see any technical issues, just give me. Okay, thanks, Coach. Okay.
Before we begin this joyous celebration, let me remind you to turn off your cell phones. We hope you enjoy the ceremony. Will the audience please rise for the processional of university faculty, administration, and most importantly, the class of 2017. Please remain standing until all graduates are seated. You may be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to National American University's 75th Annual Commencement Ceremony. My name is Holly Budlin, the Campus Director of National American University's Rapid City Campus and Distance Learning Campuses. Last year marked the beginning of our 75th academic year, a milestone that we found occasions to recognize throughout the academic 2016 and 2017 year. We are now celebrating our 75th graduation ceremony, which is the culmination of our year-long anniversary. In September 1941, when the National School of Business was founded, our first graduating class had 27 students. In 1965, the school became the National College of Business. In 1980, it became National College, and in 1997, National American University. Today we are privileged to offer associate, baccalaureate, master's, and doctoral degrees. I am delighted to be here for this momentous occasion and glad that each of you, family, friends, faculty, and university staff are here to celebrate the achievements of our graduates. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remain standing for the presentation of the colors by the Ellsworth Honor Guard and the singing of our national anthem by the Davis Sisters. Gentlemen, please remove your caps.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the Rockies led upon bursting inland gave proof through the night that our flag was still alive. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Davis Sisters. Ladies and gentlemen, you may now take your seats. Christina McCormick, Military Site Director at Ellsworth Air Force Base Administration, will introduce the chaplain for the invocation. Captain John D. Ritter is a chaplain assigned to the office of the Wing Chaplain, 28th Bomb Wing, Ellsworth Air Force Base, South Dakota. Chaplain Ritter serves as the acting deputy wing chaplain, directs all Protestant parish ministries, religious observances, pastoral care, spiritual advice, and unit visitation to assigned Ellsworth personnel and families. He serves as unit chaplain for the 28th Operations Group. Chaplain Ritter received his commission in October 2003 and entered active duty in September 2008. He is endorsed by the Coalition of Spirit-Filled Churches and ordained through Calvary Christian Fellowship in Humble, Texas.
The Gospel of Luke records these words in the 5th chapter. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they shall be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will receive mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Would you pray with me? Lord, today we take pause with those who have been honored for their hard work. They've studied hard and stood the test. As you have blessed them with new knowledge, I ask that you now endow each of them with added strength and, most importantly, wisdom to use their newly acquired knowledge in order to fulfill your will in their lives. As they leave this stage today, home in hand, I ask God that you help them to walk in humility, righteousness, mercy, and pureness of heart as they move into this new season of life that has been given to them. Enable them and all of us to keep into perspective the blessings that come our way and help us walk in pure wisdom which comes from Praise your holy and precious name, I pray. Amen.
Welcome. I'm Nicole Hedrick, the Campus Dean of Learning and Support for National American University's Rapid City and Distance Learning campuses. It is a distinct pleasure for all of us associated with the university to have the opportunity to share this very important day with our graduates, their families, and their friends. Joining me on stage today are members of the National American University's faculty and administration. I will introduce them to you, and I ask them to please stand as they are introduced and to remain standing until all names are announced. Please hold your applause until introductions are completed. First, I would like to recognize our university officials and administrators on stage today. David Hevlin, Chief Financial Officer. John Woolsey, Vice President of Human Resources and Employee Development. Paul Salachek, General Counsel. Anthony DeAngelis, Chief Information Officer. Michael Johnson, Vice President of the College of Military Studies. Dr. Marilyn Holmgren, Associate Provost and Vice President of Curriculum. Patricia Hamilton, University Librarian and Associate Dean of Student Support Services. Holly Mudlin, Rapid City and Distance Learning Campus Director. Dr. Ronald Shake, President and Chief Executive Officer. Dr. Lynn Gritty, Provost and Chief Academic Officer. Dr. Bob Paxton, President of External Relations and Dean of the Rouge Graduate Center. Christina McCormick, Military Site Director, Ellsworth Air Force Base Administration. Tammy Hahn, Director of Alumni and Foundation Services. Gail Fosler, Rapid City and Distance Learning Director of Student Success. Thank you. Please be seated. Next, I would like to introduce our faculty. The faculty at NAU are the heart of the university. They work directly with our graduates in the classroom and online. Their commitment to providing a high-quality education and a caring and supportive environment to all NAU students is unparalleled. Faculty present on stage with us today include Dr. Peggy Behrens, Veterinary Technology Program Coordinator. Dr. Linda Rady, Veterinary Technology Instructor. Dr. K. Paul Garcia, Veterinary Technology Instructor. Stephanie Murphy, Veterinary Technician and Kennel Manager. Lisa Krogman, Nursing Faculty. Michael Trump, Dean, College of Legal Studies and Paralegal Program Coordinator. In addition, we have faculty in our audience. Would they please stand? Please join me in thanking this dedicated group of faculty for their commitment to all National American University students. Thank you. You may be seated. Will the rest of the National American University staff in attendance today please stand? The staff of National American University are dedicated to the service and support of all students. They are committed to student success. Please join me in thanking this dedicated group. Staff, you may be seated. I would like to recognize another group of people who are a significant part of our National American University family. They are the men and women who serve in the U.S. military. Their sacrifice and commitment are humbling and inspirational. Will all active duty military, Guard and Reserves, retired military and veterans, please stand. During today's ceremonies, National American University is recognizing these veterans and military members. Veterans and military members may be identified by the red stoles worn around their neck. Each veteran and military member graduate will be presented with a special numbered university coin. Thank you for your service. I also wish to recognize that all of our graduates' achievements would not have been possible without the strong and enduring support of family and friends. At this time, will the parents, spouses, grandparents, children, grandchildren, and significant others of our graduates please stand and be recognized? Thank you for everything you have done to assist in the success we celebrate today.
Tammy Hopp, Director of Alumni Foundation Services, will present the NAU Distinguished Service Alumni Award.
Good morning. With the conferring of your degree today, you join tens of thousands of graduates before you in NAU's 75 years of history. You will not only earn your degree with the title of NAU alumni. As our welcome to you as NAU alumni, when you exit the stage, we will present you with an official NAU alumni pin. Wear it proudly. It speaks to the hours you dedicated and the sacrifices you and your family made on your path to earning your degree. Welcome, alumni, and congratulations. I would now like to share with you a short video, narrated by Dr. Ron Shape, President and CEO of NAU, and produced by NAU alumnus Stephen Pion. Our new Who We Are anniversary video speaks to our unwavering commitment to our students over our 75-year history. With your graduation today, you are part of this impressive legacy.
In 1941, National American University, then known as National School of Business, opened its doors to students in Rapid City, South Dakota. Founder Clarence Jacobson, a local businessman and attorney, began offering specialized business training to an inaugural class of 13 students. As the institution expanded both academically and geographically, its name evolved throughout the years, from National School of Business, to National College of Business, to National College, and finally to National American University. Today's graduates join thousands of others who graduated before them during NAU's 75-year history. The single most important focus of National American University is the student. It has been for 75 years. It's the reason we exist as an institution, to make sure our students are successful. The mission has evolved to include additional degree programs and serving students in diverse populations, both here domestically as well as around the world. It sounds like a slogan, it sounds like a cliche when you think about the core values of National American University, providing caring and supportive environment. You're looking for faculty and staff that believe in you as a student, and quite honestly, will not take no for an answer, will not give you a pass, will not allow you to sit in the back of the classroom and skate by, will not allow you to stay home. American University is the right institution for you. I can tell you countless names of students who said, if it wasn't for you, if it wasn't for your staff, if it wasn't for the faculty who called me, who cared enough about me to call up and say, I need you here because I can help you succeed, I can help you get through, I can help you get your degree, that care that much, I put any one of the staff of this institution, any faculty member of Caucus, any organization in the country, and that type of passion, that type of desire to make sure our students are successful. If that's the type of dedication you want in an institution, the National American University is the place for you. 20-some years ago, we had a student who was in the last term when she was set to graduate. She got diagnosed with cancer, was bedridden, could not get to school. Two of our staff, the academic team, the librarian, was out in the hospital at night after their job and sat with that student and give her the assignments, collected, bring them back to the faculty. That student graduated in May of that year and then passed away. That's the type of commitment.
Each year, at graduation ceremonies across our system, NAU awards the Distinguished Service Alumni Award. It is with great pleasure that I now introduce these year's recipients of our Distinguished Alumni Award. These recipients are being recognized for their educational and professional accomplishments and for actively serving others in the workforce and in their communities. And for the first time in our university's history, we have selected a group of individuals to collectively receive Rapid City's 2017 Distinguished Alumni Award, NAU's Legacy Alumni. Our Legacy Alumni are those individuals who graduated between 1941, the year the university was founded, and 1950. I've had the honor of getting to know these alumni over the past year, some of whom have joined us today on stage. They have shared their memories and pictures and have put me in touch with other Legacy alumni, helping to create a more complete history of the university in its earliest years. These alumni, more than any other in our history, have paved the way for our students and graduates over the past 70 to 75 years. They took a chance on what it was at the time a brand new university, then called National School of Business. And because they did, we are celebrating our 75th graduation with you here today. I have spent class there collecting their stories. Their motives for attending college were not so different than most graduates since, including each of you. Some of our Legacy alumni sought independence. Some wanted a fresh start. Some were looking for an adventure. Others were following their siblings, and others weren't sure what the future brought. But all our Legacy alumni, like those of you graduating today, were by attending college, investing in themselves and in their futures. They are pursuing a college degree to help pave the way for satisfying careers. By choosing National School of Business, they not only invested in their futures, but also in the university. They deserve no small amount of credit for the part they play in making National American University the school it is today. As they have shared their memories, we have become friends. I've enjoyed hearing their impressive life stories and have continued to spend time with them over meals, at celebrations, at events, and catching up on the phone. It is my privilege to recognize these special alumni. In a moment, I'll introduce them, those who are here on the stage with me, but before I do, I have another announcement. In honor of all NAU alumni, and inspired by the Legacy alumni, NAU will be installing at our Rapid City campus a Legacy Alumni Walkway, honoring our alumni from every decade, beginning with the 1940s through current. Additional panels will be added in the decades to come and will serve as an enduring reminder to students that they are part of something bigger than themselves, an alumni community, and a great legacy. At this time, I would like to introduce you to Rapid City's 2017 Distinguished Service Alumni Award recipients. As I call your name, please stand or wave, whichever you prefer. Evelyn Donovan. retired bank professional, public speaker, and active volunteer, class of 1950. Jerry Schiller, veteran, South Dakota Senator, Hall of Fame inductee, retired newspaper executive, civic leader, and family man, class of 1946. Charlene Walker, retired businesswoman, model, and frequent driver, class of 1949. She received the most A's in November 1948, according to her hometown newspaper, and retired oil company executive, class of 1949. Bernadette Lampert, retired court reporter, adventure seeker, and loyal friend, class of 1945. Ms. Toni Martin, former National School of Business employee, retired bank professional, civic and community leader, class of 1944. And Miriam Meyer, youngest NAU graduate in history at age 17, retired bank professional, puzzle master, and loving wife, class of 1941. Our legacy alumni have been leading the way for 75 years. Congratulations to our 2017 Distinguished Service alumni.
Dr. Ronald Shake, National American University's President and Chief Executive Officer, will now present the 2017 commencement speaker.
Thank you, Holly. Good morning, everyone, and congratulations to all the graduates this morning. It is my pleasure and distinct honor to introduce our commencement speaker this morning, Governor Dennis Dugard. Governor Dugard grew up right here in South Dakota. His education began in a one-room country school near his home until the 7th grade, when the school was consolidated into Del Rapids School District. Following graduation from Del Rapids High School in 1971, Governor Dugard attended the University of South Dakota. He worked his way through school by washing dishes, waiting tables, welding, and sandblasting and painting water towers. Governor Dugard graduated from USD in 1975 with a bachelor's degree. He then attended law school at Northwestern University in Chicago, Illinois, where he held jobs as a bus driver, law clerk, and security guard to pay his way through college. Following law school, Governor Dugard moved back to South Dakota in 1981 to marry his high school girlfriend, Linda Smith. 2 years later, they purchased the Dugard family farm site, where over the next year they built their own home and raised their family. From 1981 to 1990, he worked his way up at U.S. Bank in Sioux Falls, and then from 1990 to 2002, he served as the development director of the Children's Home Foundation before becoming the executive director of the Children's Home Society. During this time, he also served in our state legislature. In 2002, he became a lieutenant governor with the election of the then Governor Mike Rounds. As lieutenant governor, he was instrumental in the creation of the South Dakota Ellsworth Development Authority and was a leader of the South Dakota Honor Flight Program. Governor Dugard is the 32nd governor of South Dakota, first taking office in 2011 and last re-elected in 2014 by the largest margin in South Dakota history. Please join me in welcoming Governor Dennis Rubin.
Thank you, Dr. Jacob. Good morning to all of you. Thank you so much for having me with you for this special day. It was fun to see the recognition of the distinguished alumni, especially fun for me because I know a couple of them. Miriam Dunley and her husband Don were great supporters of Children's Home Society for many years, and Don served on the board, so I knew Miriam from those times. Poor Jerry Schoner, he had a brand new state legislator sit at his side when he was in the state senate. The guy who hardly knew his way around the state capitol just got elected. That was me. I was his seatmate on the Senate floor, and Jerry helped me learn the ropes. And so, Jerry and Miriam and all of you, it's great to be here with you. Congratulations to you. Of course, the first message I have is to the graduates, and that's a congratulations message. I hope you're very proud today because you've done the hard work and you persevered to this day, to this culmination of that hard work. Humility is a true virtue, of course, but this is one of these days when it's okay not to be quite so humble and pat yourself on the back a little bit. You know, I have to admit, even though I give a lot of speeches as governor, I'm still a little bit nervous when I talk to a big group like this. I've always been a little insecure. It started when I was 9 years old. I asked my dad, "Dad, was I adopted?" I knew something was wrong. My dad was a big man. He wouldn't look me in the eye. A tear rolled down his cheek. He said, "Yes, son, you were adopted, but they brought you back." So I've always been a little insecure since then. Being governor can be kind of a crazy job, very hectic job. Sometimes just a very nerve-wracking job. My wife Linda is here with me, my high school girlfriend that I came back to South Dakota to marry, and she is a rock. Yesterday was her birthday, by the way. Happy birthday, honey. But Linda is always very good at helping me settle down after a crazy day. The other day, because we live on the family farm where I grew up, we bought the building site for my parents, as Dr. Steve mentioned. And but now, of course, we live in Pier in government housing. It's pretty nice government housing, I have to admit. But it overlooks Capitol Lake, which is a very nice lake. And one day I came home after a very crazy day. The legislature was in session. There was a lot of very tough debate. And I was trying to lobby for a bill and encourage the vote to go my way, and it didn't go my way. And I came home and I was just all wound up. And Linda said, "Dennis, just sit down. You need to relax. Let's go out back." And we sat down and had a glass of wine, and we looked back, we looked out over the lake, and Linda said, "I love you." And I said, "Well, I mean, is that you or the wine talking?" She said, "No, it's me talking to the wine." No, seriously, Linda is a great support to you. And I know as graduates, many of you had that same support from your spouse or your family members or your friends and colleagues and even your student peers. So I'm glad you're here today, that you've accomplished your goal and you've reached graduation, and I congratulate you for that. Today, of course, we're also celebrating NAU. NAU is 75 years old this year. And so one of the things you get to do as governor is you get to proclaim things. And Linda pays no attention when I proclaim things, but sometimes people do. So I brought a proclamation that that I'd like to read to you. Whereas in 1941, the National School of Business was founded in Rapid City, South Dakota by local attorney and businessman Clarence Jacobson. And whereas Mr. Jacobson desired to provide specialized business training to women who wanted to work outside the home and veterans returning from war who were seeking to return to the workforce. And whereas in 1962, Harold D. Buckingham, a passionate advocate for higher education who believed that quality educational opportunities should exist for every person who desires them, and purchased National School of Business. And whereas National School of Business expanded to become National College of Business, then National College, and now National American University. And whereas today, National American University offers associate, bachelor's, master's, and doctoral degrees in traditional, online, and hybrid formats through more than 30 locations in 10 states, including 4 campuses in South Dakota. And whereas National American University, which continues to be based in South Dakota, is a major employer in Rapid City and provides opportunities for students to pursue higher education in Rapid City, Sioux Falls, Watertown, and Ellsworth Air Force Base. And whereas June 3rd, 2017 marks the 75th annual commencement exercises for National American University and 75 years of preparing students for careers in technical and professional fields. Now, therefore, I, Dennis Rudar, Governor of the State of South Dakota, do hereby proclaim June 3rd, 2017 as National American University Day in South Dakota. Congratulations. Well, of course, we celebrate today those 75 years of history, but let's look back a little bit further than that. Let's look back to November 2nd, 1889. That was the day that South Dakota became a state. Back in those days, Dakota Territory encompassed both North and South Dakota. And on November 2nd, President Harrison signed the documents for both North and South Dakota, and they became states on the same day, November 2nd, 1889. 2 days before that, 2 days, on October 31st, 1889, the Paris World's Fair closed. It had been a spectacular success. Many people doubted that the Paris World's Fair would be a financial success. They predicted it would be a financial ruin of the investors who created it. But in fact, it was a success. And one of the reasons for its success, in fact, probably the primary reason for its success, was something that was doubtful at the beginning of the fair. It was something that was proposed by a fellow who was very much opposed by a group of French people. And, but he persisted. And you know of this thing that he proposed because it remains the icon of Paris today, the Eiffel Tower. Many of you don't know what caused the Eiffel Tower to be built. Well, it was the Paris World's Fair, and it was the grand entrance to the fair. And when Gustav Eiffel proposed to build this gigantic structure, there were hundreds of people opposed to it. Hundreds, including that child over there. There was a committee of 300 who organized to oppose the tower. The so-called Committee of 300 said this: "We, writers, painters, sculptors, architects, and passionate devotees of the hitherto untouched beauty of Paris, protest with all our strength, with all our indignation, in the name of slighted French taste, against the erection of this useless and monstrous Eiffel Tower. To bring our arguments home, imagine for a moment a giddy, ridiculous tower, dominating Paris like a gigantic black smokestack, crushing under its barbaric hope, the Notre Dame, the Louvre, the Arc de Triomphe, and all of our humiliating monuments will disappear in this ghastly dream. And for 20 years, we shall see stretching like a blot of ink the hateful shadow of this hateful column of bolted sheet metal. Ouch. Ouch. If I were Gustav Eiffel, I would be a bit taken aback. And I'm sure he was a little bit. But nevertheless, he stuck to his guns. And today, we know the Eiffel Tower as the icon of France. In fact, it's probably the most recognized monument in Europe. And in fact, it is the most visited paid monument in the world. Almost 7 million people go to see the Eiffel Tower every year. The new state of South Dakota was part of a relatively young America, still a relative experiment in government, and we wanted our own World's Fair. In fact, we wanted to out-Eiffel the Eiffel Tower. So New York and Chicago and St. Louis all petitioned the Congress. Help us declare us the location for the next World's Fair here in America. And Chicago won that competition and was named the place for the Columbian Exhibition to be opened in 1892, 400 years after 1492, when Columbus discovered America. And this was to be the Columbian Exposition, America's first World's Fair. And the directors of that fair wanted to do something big too. They wanted to out-Eiffel the Eiffel Tower. And so the board that was in charge of the fair sent out a challenge to engineers all across America. Come up with something daring, something big, something that would attract the kind of attention to our fair like Eiffel had attracted to his fair. A Pennsylvania bridge builder came up with an idea, a very audacious and some thought crazy idea. In fact, his idea was so bold and so big that the organizing committee rejected it. They said, the design of this thing cannot possibly be safe. We doubt you can even build it. And it was rejected. But this bridge builder persisted. George was his name. George didn't give up. He went back to his Pennsylvania friends and other engineers from Chicago and Pennsylvania, locked arms with him, and they went back to the committee with more design drawings, more engineering math, and said, look, this can work. And wow, wouldn't it be something? Wouldn't it be the attraction to our World's Fair that the Eiffel Tower had been to the French fair? Well, they relented. They said, we doubt it, but we're going to take a chance on you, George. And you've heard of this thing that George built. In fact, you've probably ridden on one yourselves. Not his wheel, not George Ferris's Ferris wheel, but you've ridden on something like it, much smaller. How many people have ridden a Ferris wheel in their lives? I'm going to guess the Ferris wheel you rode probably had 12 or 15 cars. And I'm going to guess you sat beside one or two, maybe, if you had a child with you. So fully loaded, the Ferris wheel you rode maybe was 30 feet high, and maybe had 40, 45 people on it. Well, George Ferris was a big thinker. His Ferris wheel was nearly as tall as a football field, and he did successfully build it. And he didn't just have 12 cars or 15 cars. He had 30 cars, and these were cars. Each car held 60 people. Fully loaded, George Ferris's Ferris wheel held 2,160 people. And it took several minutes for the wheel to make one rotation. And indeed, it was successfully built, and is probably the reason that the Chicago World's Fair, the Columbian Exhibition, was itself a great financial success, as Eiffel's Tower had greater success with the French. Gustav Eiffel and George Ferris both dreamed big and had grit. When people said you're crazy or we hate your idea, they didn't give up. They said, no, try me, try that. And they were successful. They had grit. They had grit. My dad had grit. In the biography in your program, it mentions that both of my parents were born deaf. My dad was born profoundly deaf. He couldn't hear a thing. You could set up a cannon behind him and he might feel it, but he couldn't hear it. But he didn't let his disability define him. He never got a high school diploma, but he worked hard. He took care of my mother and my two sisters and me. He loved us dearly, and he worked hard to provide for us. He died just after turning 90, and he didn't die with a lot. Many people would say he didn't have any material indicators of success, and he wasn't successful. But to me, he was very successful. He truly had grit. Lynn and I have 3 children. Our oldest daughter is Laura, and she worked one summer at Custer State Park in Game Lodge. I'm sure many of you have been out to Game Lodge, haven't you? How many have been to the Game Lodge? So many of you, yes. Well, you know, if you've been to Custer State Park, there are many features in the park named after the Coolidges. Grace Coolidge or Calvin Coolidge, former president of the United States. President Calvin Coolidge in 1927 came to South Dakota for a 3-week vacation. Took up residence in the Game Lodge and loved it so much, he stayed not for 3 weeks, but for 3 months. Imagine a president of the United States coming to little old South Dakota, not very old as a state, and staying for 3 months. It was a big deal. I mention that not just as a feature of history, but I mentioned Calvin Coolidge because of something he once said, and it relates to the theme about grit. He said this. In fact, I've got it on my desk at the state capitol in the governor's office. It's on my desk, and I've carried it with me for over a decade. He said this: nothing in the world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated arrogance. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. Now, President Calvin Coolidge was not diminishing talent, genius. Certainly there's talent and genius in the audience here. And certainly he wasn't denigrating education. We're here to celebrate education today. But the point he was making, that those things and so many other things are worth nothing if we don't have persistence and determination to go along with them. You've heard of TED Talks. Angela Lee Duckworth gave a TED Talk recently about grit, the power of passion and perseverance. She opined that some people have grit and some don't, and it's hard to know and predict whether someone will have grit. It's not linked to IQ. You can have someone with a high IQ, someone with a low IQ, and they both might have grit, or neither might have grit. It's not linked to social intelligence. Some of you here probably have wonderful social skills. You light up the room when you enter, you're everyone's friend, everyone loves you, you're great with social skills, but you may or you may not have grit. Her best guess at the end of her TED Talk is that those with grit believe that one's ability to learn is not fixed. That is, if we try and fail, we don't believe failure is a permanent condition. It's only temporary. When Gustav Eiffel was faced with failure, he didn't give up. He didn't see it as a permanent condition. When Daniel Berlin rejected George Ferris's idea for his Ferris wheel, he didn't see that as a permanent condition. Angela Lee Duckworth said, "We believe if we have grit, that we can learn and overcome our failures." And that makes sense to me. That makes sense to me. I also believe that those with grit, no matter how determined, no matter how much persistence we have, we all need encouragement. Earlier this morning, family and friends who helped you get your degree by encouraging you, who are here to encourage and applaud you today, they gave you that encouragement. And I think that's important. I think it's very important. Tonight, today, this week, this year, for the rest of your lives, I'm calling on you to have both. To have grit, and you must have it already or you wouldn't be here. But I'm also calling on you to be the encouragement to others, because we all need that. At some point in our lives, we all need that. So have grit, have perseverance and determination like Eiffel, like Ferris, like my dad, but also be the encouragement to others. Help others find their grit. That is my encouragement. She helps me find my grit when I'm worried about it. And I know sometimes I don't show the appreciation I should. And this was brought on and close with a story about appreciation. Lynn and I were at a picnic a while back on Labor Day, and we ran into a mutual friend, Dave. And I'd known Dave, gosh, probably 20 years. But as we were conversing, it became clear that Dave had known Linda since college. In fact, Dave kind of had his eye on Linda in college. Thought she was hot, as he put it. And it didn't feel good to be reminded that she was attractive. And I thought to myself, here we are, we've been married 36 years, and sometimes when you're familiar with something, you forget to appreciate it. So I thought, I'm going to do better. So that night, when we were alone, I said to Linda, you know, Linda, when we met Dave, and Dave said what he did about you, and you felt better, I thought, shame on me, I'm not a very good husband sometimes. I want you to know that I love you, and I am very lucky that you married me. And she said, that's right, if I married Dave, he'd be governor now. Okay, that part I made. But anyway, today, enjoy the day. Congratulations to you. I applaud the grit that you had to take, that they had to have to fulfill a job requirement maybe while you're working on this degree, fulfill family obligations while you're working on this degree, and still find the time to do the work and get it done and to reach this day. Congratulations. As you have that grit demonstrated to others, to encourage others along the way to help them find their grit and appreciate those who provide that encouragement to you. Have a great day. Congratulations.
Thank you, Governor, and thank you for the comments. Appreciate it. Thank you for recognizing National American University and proclaiming, as I was back there, you read that. And June 3rd, National American University, I think I heard somebody say, Dr. Jim, does that mean it's a paid holiday? But we do want to recognize you and thank you for being with us here today. And Holly and I talked, we wanted year. We thought maybe we could get something carved up there. We didn't have much stuff, but we do have a small token of our appreciation. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Governor Dugard. The Davis sisters will now sing For Good.
That people come into our lives for a reason, bringing something we must learn, and we are meant to those who help us most to grow if we let them, and we help them in return. Well, I don't know if I believe that's true, but I know I'm who I am today because I knew you. Like a comet floating orbit as it passes the sun, like a stream that meets a boulder halfway through the world. Who can say if I can change for the better? Because I knew you. I have been changed for good. Even though maybe that we will never meet again in this lifetime. So let me say before we part, so much of you is me. From what I learned from you, you'll be with me. Like a handprint on my heart. Now away our stories end. I know you have them in mind, but be my friend. Like a ship on its mooring, like a wind out the sea, like a sea down my tiger in a distant world. Who can say if I've been changed for the better? Because I knew you, because I knew you, I have been changed for good. And just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for things I've done you blame me for. Then I guess you know there's room to share, and none of it seems to matter anymore. Like a comet full of orbit, as it passes, like a stream that meets a boulder, and it's just who can say I've been changed for the better? I do believe I have been changed for the better. Because I knew you. Because I knew you. Because I knew you. I have been changed for good.
Davis sisters. We will now confer the degrees. Today during the ceremony, photos will be taken by paper moon photography as graduates leave the stage. However, you're welcome to come forward and take pictures of our graduates as he or she walks across the stage to receive their diploma. You may notice some of our Native American graduates participating in the feathering ceremony when they are walking across the stage. The purpose of the feathering ceremony is to honor the students for their accomplishments. Native American ancestors honored their children for all their good deeds, their accomplishments in this way. The star quilt has replaced the buffalo robe, but the meaning is still the same. We now will confer the degrees. I would like to introduce Nicole Pedrick, who will assist me in presenting our diploma recipients.
Diploma candidates wearing white cords have received academic honors. You will find with distinction listed in the program next to the names of students graduating with honors. These students have earned a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 or higher. Will the candidates for diploma degrees please stand? It is my privilege to convey to you that the candidates assembled here have qualified for their degrees by successfully completing curricula offered by National American University. These graduates have been recommended by the faculty and the university administration to be awarded their appropriate degree recognition for their academic accomplishments. I am pleased to present the candidates who have qualified in all respects for a diploma in their field of study. Diploma candidates, please approach the stage.
Natalie Rance, diploma, healthcare coding with distinction. Lynette Walls, diploma, healthcare coding with distinction. Laura Ormeasure, diploma, veterinary assisting with distinction.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Governors of National American University, and on behalf of the faculty, I hereby bestow upon each of you the diploma according to the area in which you are majored, with all rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto pertaining. Congratulations, you may be seated. Nicole Pedrick and I will now present the associate's degrees.
Associate degree candidates wearing white cords have received academic honors. You will find with distinction listed in the program next to the names of those students graduating with honors. Students graduating with distinction have earned a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 or higher. Will the candidates for the associate degrees please stand? It is my privilege to convey to you that the associate degree candidates assembled here have qualified in all respects for their degrees and diplomas by successfully completing curricula offered by National American University. They've been recommended by the faculty and the university administration to be awarded the appropriate degree recognition of their academic accomplishments. I am pleased to present the candidates for the degrees of Associate of Applied Science and Associate of Science who have qualified in all respects to receive a diploma in their field of study. Associate of Applied Science and Associate of Science candidates, please come forward to receive your degrees.
Noreen Musso, Associate of Applied Science, Business Administration. Granville Floyd III, Associate of Applied Science, Computer Security with distinction. Colleen Roush, Associate of Applied Science, Health Information Technology with distinction. Blair Riley, Associate of Applied Science, Information Technology with distinction. Stephanie Brown, Associate of Applied Science, Management. Anna Marable, Associate of Applied Science, Management. Dane Pye, Associate of Applied Science, Management with distinction. Brendan Poole, Associate of Applied Science, Management. Associate of Applied Science, Paralegal Studies. Carrie Brady, Associate of Applied Science, Veterinary Technology. Courtney Vision, Associate of Applied Science, Veterinary Technology. Erica Carey, Associate of Applied Science, Veterinary Technology. Brianna Horton, Associate of Applied Science, Veterinary Technology, with distinction. Lauren Law, Associate of Applied Science, Veterinary Technology. Rachel Nelson, Associate of Applied Science, Veterinary Technology. Sky Smith, Associate of Applied Science, Veterinary Technology. Michelle Teagues, Associate of Applied Science, Veterinary Technology, with distinction. Amanda Van Beek, Associate of Applied Science, Veterinary Technology.
by virtue of the power vested in me by the Board of Governors of National American University, and on behalf of the faculty, I hereby bestow upon you an associate's degree in accordance with your field of study, with all honors, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto pertaining. Congratulations. You may be seated. Nicole Hedrick and I will now present the Baccalaureate Degrees.
Our bachelor degree candidates are wearing colored cords. These cords represent the academic honors that the candidates have earned. These honors are noted in the graduation program next to each candidate's name. The honor of cum laude, or with honors, is for those graduates who have earned a cumulative grade point average of 3.5 to 3.69. These graduates are wearing red cords. The honor of magna cum laude, or with high honors, pertain to those graduates who have earned a cumulative grade point average of 3.7 to 3.89. These graduates are wearing royal blue cords. The honor of summa cum laude, or with highest honors, is for graduates who have earned a cumulative grade point average of 3.9 or higher. These graduates are wearing gold cords. Candidates for the Bachelor of Science degrees, will you please rise? It is my privilege to convey to you that the baccalaureate degree candidates assembled here have qualified for their degrees by successfully completing curricula offered by National American University. They have been recommended by the faculty and the university administration to be awarded degrees in recognition of their academic accomplishments. I am pleased to present the candidates who have qualified in all respects for the degree of Bachelor of Science at National American University. Bachelor of Science candidates, please come forward to receive your degrees.
Jessica Hall, Bachelor of Science, Accounting. Serenia Jastor, Bachelor of Science, Accounting. Tina Key, Bachelor of Science, Accounting, magna cum laude. Randy Waringa, Bachelor of Science, Accounting. Andrea Bauer, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, cum laude. Jeff Dart, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration. Kate Deneuve, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration. Patricia Toulon, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, emphasis entrepreneurship, summa cum laude. William Douglas, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, emphasis Human Resource Management, magna cum laude. Daniel Brule, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, emphasis Human Resource Management, summa cum laude. Amber Murillo, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, emphasis Human Resource Management. Christopher English, Bachelor of Science, Business Administration, emphasis Management. Lori Austin, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice, magna cum laude. Maria Connor, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice, magna cum laude. Troy Locker, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice, magna cum laude. Alexander Patosa, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice, summa cum laude. Bryson Schwartz, Bachelor of Science, Criminal Justice. Amy Wormers, Bachelor of Science, Healthcare Management, magna cum laude. Natasha Wolin, Bachelor of Science, Healthcare Management, cum laude. Jonathan Placencia, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, cum laude. Kane Deers, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, emphasis Management Information Systems, magna cum laude. James Regal, Bachelor of Science, Information Technology, emphasis Network Management and Microsoft, summa cum laude. Danielle Baptiste, Bachelor of Science, Management. Kylie Corkins, Bachelor of Science, Management, magna cum laude. Science, Management. Jacqueline Jensen, Bachelor of Science, Management, cum laude. Rhonda Keller, Bachelor of Science, Management, cum laude. Casey Henry, Bachelor of Science, Management, cum laude. Joseph LaCourse, Bachelor of Science, Management, cum laude. Evan McPhail, Bachelor of Science, Management, cum laude. Lee Motz, Bachelor of Science, Management, summa cum laude. Corey Richardson, Bachelor of Science, Management. Jeremy Roberts, Bachelor of Science, Management. Courtney Rogers, Bachelor of Science, Management. Anna Rosenkrantz, Bachelor of Science, Management, magna cum laude. Morgan Schroeder, Bachelor of Science, Management, magna cum laude. Jason Wright, Bachelor of Science, Management. Rochelle Frazier, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Elizabeth Henriksen, Bachelor of Science, Nursing. Shayla Kamala, Bachelor of Science, Nursing, cum laude. Zia Powell, Bachelor of Science, Organizational Leadership, summa cum laude. Anthony Ariano, Bachelor of Science, Paralegal Studies. Bachelor of Science, Paralegal Studies. Eileen Latrice, Bachelor of Science, Paralegal Studies.
By the power vested in me by the Board of Governors of National American University and on behalf of the faculty, I do hereby confer upon you a bachelor's degree in accordance with the area in which you have qualified, with all honors, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto pertaining. Would all diploma and associate graduates rise to stand with the baccalaureate graduates? It is now time to turn your tassels from the right side of your cap to the left side, signifying your graduation. Congratulations. Please be seated. I now have the pleasure of introducing Dr. Bob Paxton, President of External Relations and Dean of the Bruce Graduate Center, and Dr. Lynn Creedy, Provost and Chief Academic Officer, who will now present the master's degrees.
Wow, we are so proud of you. Before you get to the master's, we're so very proud of you. And as Dr. Dugard said, we truly appreciate that you've trusted National American University to walk this walk with you. Don't forget that for us, you're not just our work life, you are our life's work. Thank you so very much. We have one more ceremony, and it's the pudding ceremony. These graduates, the master's graduates, are a little bit different than the bars of the diploma, the associate, and the bachelor's degrees. These students have completed all of those, and now they're added to a graduate degree. The pudding ceremony is a significant rite of passage. You might notice up here, someone wearing these colored hoods, they're called. We're going to talk about those in a bit. It is a celebration that is extremely significant, and it speaks to the dedication that these students have had to go beyond just 1, 2, 3 academic degrees. We celebrate your hard work, your sacrifice, and your academic achievement. So about these hoods we have on, scholars began wearing these hoods back in medieval times. The hoods that we wear today in bright colors, they signify a couple things we're going to talk about, but originally they were these humble cows. You kind of expect them back in old England. And we wear them, when we wore them back in those days, they were wool, and you wore them so you could slip them over your head because you were moving among the graphic columns of the big old universities in and out of the dorms and in and out of the classrooms. Over time, these academic robes evolved to signify degree and rank. The hood is the most important and distinctive feature of academic regalia. Hoods for all degrees are lined with silk of the colors of the institution. So all of the hoods you're going to see today that we put over the heads of the master's graduates will have a blue and white silk inner lining because those are the colors of National American University. In addition, the hoods have a velvet edging that indicate the type of degree, the program of study that the student completed. So for example, nursing is apricot, business is tan or light brown, and you have other colors such as red and black, etc. The hood, and this is important, not only symbolizes the accomplishments required to obtain the degree, it also signifies, for all of you who are receiving the hood today, that you are not just graduates, you are master's graduates. You are expected to move out into the world as leaders. Leaders in your community, leaders in your state, leaders in your field. I urge you to live up to the expectation of a master's graduate enthusiastically and fully, with passion, with perseverance, as Governor Newgarden said, with tremendous grit.
Thank you, Dr. Brady. I too would like to take this time to congratulate all the graduates today. We want you to know that we will be with you as you start your journey, no matter whether you're going to obtain another degree or move into the workforce. We're always going to be there with you as NAU alumni. It is my privilege to report to you that graduate candidates assembled here have qualified in all respects for a master's degree by successfully completing graduate curricula offered by National American University. They have been recommended by the graduate faculty and the university administration to be awarded the Master of Business Administration, the Master of Management, and the Master of Science in Nursing Education in recognition of their academic accomplishments. Candidates for the Master of Business Administration, Master of Management, and Master of Science in Nursing Education, will you please rise and come forward?
Melissa Gensbach, Master of Business Administration. Melinda Arneo, Master of Business Administration, emphasis Human Resource Management. Annie Guides, Master of Business Administration, emphasis Human Resource Management. Suzanne Sorensen, Master of Business Administration, emphasis Human Resource Management. Daniela Alana, Master of Business Administration, emphasis Accounting. Olivia Friedel, Master of Management. David Wimber, Master of Management, Master of Business Administration, emphasis Project and Process Management. Kelsey Wen, Master of Science in Nursing, emphasis Education.
I am pleased to present the candidates who are qualified in all respects of Master of Business Administration, Master of Management, and Master of Science in Nursing Education.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Governors of National American University and on behalf of the faculty, I do hereby confer on you the degree of Master of Business Administration, Master of Management, or Master of Science in Nursing, with all honors, privileges, and responsibilities thereto pertaining. Master graduates, breathe. It is now time to turn your tassels to the left. Congratulations. We have one more special honor. We wish to honor a graduate posthumously. David Donnelly, a candidate for the Master of Management with emphasis in criminal justice, lost his battle to cancer in October 2015. I am privileged to invite his wife, Becky Donnelly, to the stage.
I think that collectively, these graduates deserve a big round of applause. Commencement is the culmination of academic achievement, a significant event in the students' lives. On behalf of all of us at National American University, please accept our congratulations and best wishes. You should be very proud of yourself. You have worked diligently and sacrificed a great deal while earning your degree, and you have an exciting future before you. As graduates and now new alumni of National American University, please turn, face the audience, and receive your applause. You may be seated. Immediately following the ceremony, we invite everyone to attend our graduation reception, hosted on the north side of the arena, just behind those curtains there. We will be playing a special PowerPoint presentation prepared to celebrate our 75th anniversary, and paper moon photography will be available for photos. Now I ask that we all please rise for the recessional. I ask the audience to remain in their seats until all the graduates have departed. Thank you.